Man, y'all ready for it, man?
It's Maddie.
You know, we coming a little different on this one.
Shit.
We coming real different on
If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Let's build and thrive, America. My name is Talisha, aka Dr. T. I had received an honorary doctoral degree in humanitarianism. I have my MBA in financial accounting with a finance background. And also I was a part of the most elite warfighting group that the world has ever known, the United States Marine Corps. And today we're going to be chatting about prioritizing chasing your purpose over monetary gain, over chasing that bag. Okay? That shift in your mindset can lead you to a more fulfilling life. First, defining purpose versus chasing money. When you're chasing purpose, you are aligned with your passions, your values, your talents. You're using everything that God gave you and you are creating a life revolving around that. There's long-term fulfillment in chasing your purpose versus when you chase the bag, that's a means to an end. And you already know that I have a story for y'all with this because God, He worked this through me. Because listen, I was Miss every day. I'm hustling every day. Okay? I was Miss this many ways to get a bag. You broke for. Y'all know Pastor Boss Man D-Lo. So needless to say, I'm still a hustler in recovery. But I learned kind of the hard way that you will not be fulfilled in an environment that you are not called to be in. If you are not walking in alignment with your purpose and you're in the wrong space, I guarantee you the Lord will not allow for you to be happy. You will not prosper. Like, there will be signs that you're not in the right spot. So I just recently actually decided to chase my purpose instead of chasing that dinero. I had accepted a position as an audit manager and they were paying the big bucks. And I was just so gun-ho and excited because I was like, okay, I'm about to be career designated. I had just finished graduating with my MBA and my doctoral, so now I was going into that. But let me tell y'all a secret. I didn't pray on that position. Like, when they offered what they offered me in terms of salary, I was just like, I accept it. I didn't ask the Lord. I didn't ask who mattered about the position. So that's probably why I had to go through this real tough lesson. This was my first job upon transitioning from the military. It was a way different environment than what I'm used to. Like, immediately when I got there, within the first week, I was underwhelmed. But like I said, I didn't communicate with the big guy about this position. I didn't feel a big sense of purpose because it was just like, in the military, when you wear the uniform, you're contributing to a way bigger mission. So you don't ever have to question, did I do something or what did I contribute to? And that, nobody can ever take that away from you. I was like, okay, well, how can I have an impact here? Like, what can my mission be? Like, what can I do? My first instinct was, I wanted to level up the staff. What can I do for the staff to get them here in this position or to the next position? And I remember my boss, she was like, what are you talking about? They're fine where they're at. And that was kind of the first red flag. Like, it was odd that she didn't really want her staff to progress. And she was like, not everyone has to, do too much. And that kind of made me feel strange because it made me feel like, okay, maybe I'm entirely too gun-ho and too motivated. Like, I done came here, I'm trying to reach for the stars, I'm already trying to do too much. And she said, not everybody gotta do that, baby. Just chill. So I was like, okay. That was the first red flag. 1,000 more came after that. I kept saying, as long as the check clear, baby, we don't have no problems. And the check kept clearing, but problems kept occurring. I had to reflect. Baby, every day I had to go in there with my weapon, okay? I had to come armed because things started happening. I was like, oh no. Things started occurring where it was showing me perhaps I'm not in the place that I'm called to. And I was really doing the best I could. I just felt undervalued, unappreciated. I had experienced a lot of bias towards me. Literally, I was going to try to tolerate it at any cost. And then I realized, for what? And I want this to be a testament to anybody. If you do not have to tolerate anything, if somebody is not treating you right and somebody does not see your value, you don't stay in that position all for the love of money. Don't do it. Don't do it. it's going to cost you your sanity. It's going to cost you your peace. And it's probably going to cost you a couple of blessings, because sometimes God is trying to show you a lesson. Like, for me, I think it was, I need to value myself. A couple dollars could never have my soul. Like, how much for your soul? Y'all know that song by J. Cole? Because I ain't never had a lot of them. Who I had to kill, who I had to rob, who I had to just make it to the top, damn it. Maybe that's daddy money. Escalator, no ladder money. Long story short, the Lord kept showing me over and over that this was an environment that I was not going to flourish in. And I mean, I had to ask him, because I was like, Lord, are you sure? Like, I just got to the bag, Lord. I just got to the bag. You are not telling me that I should leave. Like, that can't be the message. It can't be. And so I kept fighting him. I fought him. Like, I'm telling you, every circumstance that I normally, under any other circumstance, I probably would have turned up. Because I'm a retired crash out, okay? This is an honest place, right? We could be honest. I could be transparent with y'all. I can tell y'all the truth. Y'all not gonna judge me. I used to be a retired crash out, okay? I changed my life around when I started changing my mindset around and started speaking positivity over my life. Those type of things just not worth it anymore. Some things just not worth your energy anymore. And especially if you know you a scat pack, if you know you're a scat pack, why would you race a minivan just to prove you can? No. You know you're a scat pack. So like, now that I'm getting more grounded in my identity, I know who God called me to be. I don't have to tolerate things that are not for me. I do not have to tolerate behavior that is not for me. I don't have to tolerate disrespect towards me, because I already know who I am. God has already blessed me. Every day he wakes me up is a reminder and a testament that I have purpose in my body, and I have a message in me that somebody is supposed to hear. So yeah, y'all, the gag with the situation also is I wasn't being myself. Like, when I got into the position, because this was my first job from transitioning from the Marine Corps, I was really reserved. Now, I'm very vocal and I have a tendency to speak my mind. So when I say reserved, I really mean reserved. I was watching, I was observing, because I didn't know kind of how to act in this environment. It was new to me. I had a staff that I had to manage. Like I said, it was new. I didn't want to mess this up. I didn't want to fumble the bag. I didn't work so hard. When you are chasing the bag, you might not ever find peace. It's a means to an end, okay? You chasing that money, you might lose your soul along the way. Come on now. Don't lose your soul trying to chase that paper. You can't take that paper with you into the afterlife. You can't take it with you into eternity. You can't do it. And that's why you're supposed to be chasing purpose. The moment I decided to put in my 2 weeks, the Prince of Peace washed over me, y'all. I am not kidding. I wasn't stressed. Like, I just felt like a release come over me. And I was like, okay, this was the right decision. Things started coming to me. A spiritual leader came to me. I was in a Bible study group that came to me. Powerful women surrounded me in support. Like, and this was, nobody knew that I had just left my job. It's just like things just started happening. I decided, okay, I'm gonna start back doing my business. So I got my website back up. That month, I got 4 clients. 3 out of those 4 clients had projects that had to do with God. So this was like a sign to me that, okay, I'm walking in my purpose. I'm choosing me, and he is delivering on his promises. Like, he's blessing me with clients. He's blessing me and showing me signs that, okay, you're listening, you're being obedient, and he's showing me how faithful he is. And this isn't the first time God has showed me he's faithful. God has shown me he's faithful a lot of times. Like, I have a lot of experiences, and I will open up and I will share a lot of them with you. But he has transformed my life. I have seen him be a miracle worker in my life. I have seen him do things. I have seen him move mountains for me. And so when I seen this, I just took it like, okay, it's another nudge that, all right, I'm doing what I need to do. I wanted to progress. And I know that at some point, if you want to progress in life, you do need someone, you know, who's there, who's already at that point. I had been looking for a mentor, and I asked one of the ladies there if she would mentor me. She didn't say yes. She didn't say no, but she didn't say yes. And funny enough, she cleared her whole department, quit, and nothing happened with that. The moment I left this job, I found a mentor, a 30-year seasoned Air Force veteran, a phenomenal woman. Her name is Rochelle, the Slay Queen Hemingway. She's just transformed me and just my outlook in personal branding and everything. And so I'm just so grateful to her. And also, here's one of her books, Own Your Power. I'm about 75% of the way through it. Phenomenal book. She talks about her story and throughout her career and just kind of how you can harness your own power, your own star power, and get out there and show the world who you are authentically. That was another thing, you know, showing up authentically is who you are in any situation and kind of understanding what your non-negotiables are. Like she taught me, I'll never step in another situation where I'm unsure or I'm reserved. I'm coming in as me. Take it or leave it. If you're leaving it, that's cool. We weren't supposed to even, you know what I mean? But yes, she's a phenomenal woman. Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway. And I thank her for her mentorship. I got invited to Washington, D.C. with a lot of prominent leaders in the military and government. And it just, so many things and opportunities started happening for me, and I'm just blessed, and I felt so good about it because transitioning from that job did leave me feeling low because I thought, you know, I was thinking about retirement. Like I was like, I'm gonna retire from here. This is a great company. I'm career designated now, so I get to, you know, explore this. I was really sad about it, you know. And I felt so undervalued, so diminished as a person, so unseen. I felt like I didn't even get to scratch the surface of what I could do because my supervisor at the time didn't even look at me as a person. I made the right decision, and you guys, don't stress for no employer. Don't stress for no employer. Because guess what? When you're old and withering away, they're not taking care of you. They're replacing you. You know what I mean? She's probably going to have trouble replacing me because when you get the best, you can't upgrade from the best. You know what I mean? When you've already been blessed with the best, you can't really upgrade from the best. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I digress from that situation. I didn't even tell y'all. When I got the 4 clients, one of the clients was a $50,000 proposal. One client. You guys, stop playing around and walk in your purpose and walk in the gifts that God blessed you with. I feel like I've just been waking up and doing what I love to do and do what I'm passionate to do. And I get shocked every single day because it's like a $50,000 proposal for something that I love to do. Imagine if you were walking in your purpose and somebody offered you $50,000 to do what you would do for free. That's how you know you're walking in your purpose. That's how you know you're walking in your passion. That's how you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It might not be a word for you, but it's a word for me. Look, I don't know who I'm talking to or if I'm talking to myself. But look, I'm talking and I'm going to keep talking. The long-term benefit of chasing your purpose and not just the bag, you'll have more sustainable success. You'll have, your mental health will be better. Because imagine, my mental health was partly stifled working in an environment that I felt wasn't aligned with my purpose and values, because part of me, I couldn't be a part of myself. I couldn't be my whole personality and the fullness of who I am because that bothered a lot of people for whatever reason. You'll have a deeper satisfaction in life and just in general with what you're doing. There's really no need to chase the bag because when you're doing what you love to do, the money's gonna come, like slowly but surely. So you just stay the course and do what you do and the money will be chasing you. So, finding your purpose. If you're trying to find your purpose, I would highly recommend doing some self-reflection on you. What do you like to do? What are you passionate about? What are your talents? What gifts do you have? Start there. For me, I've always been talented with drawing, and I'm artistic, anything artistic and creative, I have just been really good at. This was my first piece of art. I drew this when I was, I think, 5. My grandma, she recognized, I come from a long line of artists in my family. My grandma, she recognized that I had a little bit of talent, and she was like, draw this picture. And my aunt was an artist, so I copied her original Garfield picture at age 5, and it came out like that. And I kept it, and that was kind of the start. I'm looking at my art album. I love ink. I used to love inking work. I haven't really drawn now because I moved to more so digital consulting. This is when I started doing people. What you know about it? Hey man, and here's my favorites. Kakarot! My best hand drawing. Where's she at? Here she go. But I say all that to say, look into your talents. Do some self-reflection. What are you good at? What are things that make you happy? In finding your purpose, you can also explore your passion. So if you don't think you have any, explore some things. You know, we're adults now, okay? We can't keep making up excuses like, well, my mama didn't do this for me, or my daddy didn't do this for me, or I didn't have a mom or didn't have a dad that did this for me. You can do it for yourself. Guess what? You can explore your own talents. Also, to help you find your purpose, I would encourage seeking mentorship. That is life-changing. Having someone to support you and to kind of help direct you and guide you what you can kind of do next is pivotal in your journey. So I would suggest that. I got a mentor, and I also got a business coach. And my business coach, Dr. Liz Dubois, she was transformational. She is the bomb.com. Let me tell you, I'll put her link information in my bio, as well as my mentor, Rochelle, because they're the bomb. And I also encourage you to do like meditation and spiritual practices that kind of keep you at peace and keep you grounded. For me, I like to ground myself in gratitude. I could find like 10 things right now that I'm grateful for. I could probably find like 30 things. I'm not gonna run through that list right now, cause yeah, but I like to find at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. Life, the trees outside, my bills are paid, my home, having a vehicle to move around, having a phone to communicate on, having food to nourish my body. I don't know if I said I was grateful for my family yet, but I'm grateful for them. I love them dearly, and I'm thankful for them. I speak life over them. I hope that they're doing good. I hope they're doing great. My granny, my nana, thank you, Lord. Her and my grandpa. Longevity with life, God. Like, I'm just so I can find this plant, baby. The air is more crisp. Like, ground yourself in gratitude. That's what I do. We're reaching the end of our video, and I just want to recap and encourage everyone to reflect on your current goals and see if they're aligned with your purpose. And I also want you to check in with yourself. If you're having a lot of negative energy in your life, like, reflect on everything around you, your job included, baby. Did I say go quit your job? Okay, don't quit your job and say Dr. T told you to do it. I didn't. I said reflect on everything around you, and if that might be a source of negativity, go to your Bible, read, find your purpose and your calling, and start walking in alignment with what you're supposed to do and what you're called to do. I would love for you to share your thoughts and experiences down below in the comments. And a purpose-driven life is what leads to true success. So I just want to encourage everyone to do that. If you found this video helpful at all or positive, I would like to ask you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. Let's build and thrive, America. See you next Sunday.
I got on my grind, I flex with the shirt. I feel like Vegeta using all the hurt. I'm using the pain to rep my new max. I hop in the gym and I'm going berserk.
Like sanity all in my jeans. I put in that grind for whatever's worth.
Pick it up, put it down.
I'm pushing no weight like I worship in church.
I'm rapping a